Hi, everybody. I'm live, but I'm not on here. That's crazy. Anyways, so I've had a interesting day. Um, I have been having, and I wanted to talk to everybody about this. When you get subtle signs from the universe or from people who have um, been uh, crossed over or passed. Um, huh. Hey there, Eleanor. Um, it is. It's not really disturbing, but it's frustrating not knowing what they're trying to say. So the last few days, I have had. Um, Thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate that. I have had the smell of smoke, not just outside, but cigarette smoke in my truck, in the room I sleep in, and nobody in our house smokes. No one. I mean, in my family, everybody smoked. So, hmm, who is it? I don't know. Could be anybody. But they're trying to get my attention for the last couple of days. I've had some strange dreams as well, but I can't quite figure it out. Who is trying to talk to me? Who's trying to send me a message? Is it sorry I smoked in front of you and you know gave you secondhand smoke? Because I'm the only one in my family who didn't smoke. Maybe my brother Arthur didn't either, aka Ben. Maybe he didn't either. I'm not sure, but I I don't understand who is trying to come through and what they're trying to say to me. I think they need to be a little bit more clear on what they're trying to get across, I guess. Unless it's just, hey, I'm sorry I gave you secondhand smoke, a lot of it. I don't know. So, anyway, maybe I can read on that, Eleanor. Um, I am using the Rider Waite that Miss Eleanor had so graciously sent me. And this was one of the first decks that she sent me. I haven't used her Oracle deck that she sent me yet, that somebody else uses. I don't know if it's Sherry or from Voices from the Swamp or Dark Politics, but anyway, I like that deck. But anyway, I haven't really used it. It's probably the most expensive deck I have or I own. And the second one is the Transparent Tarot, which one of these days I'm going to break out and we're just going to layer on layer on layer on layer on layer with the Transparent deck. And we'll see where it goes from there. Yeah, I'm not sure, Eleanor. I'm not sure what or who is trying to talk to me, and maybe you're right. I probably should do a reading on that. Let's shuffle the cards and see who is trying to speak out. I have a feeling it's my sister that's a year older than me that passed. Sue. Uh, Not my mother-in-law Sue, but my sister Sue. I think she's trying to say something. But in this lifetime, she was like Trump. She was batshit crazy. But anyway, and maybe she's trying to tell me she understands what I went through with her. I don't know. But I don't know. I love the Transparent deck as well. I really do. It is one of my favorite decks. And I don't use it a lot because it's so in depth and detailed, and you layer upon layer, and it's not for a novice reader, that's for sure. You have to know what the cards are to read that deck for sure. But I love it. It's one of my favorite decks. Anyway, let's see who's trying to communicate with me from the other side. Oh dear Lord. Okay. These fell out. One, I've had a lot of majors come out today. The Tower reversed. And I'm beginning to think more and more this might be my sister Sue. She had a mental, since she was born, she had a mental deficiency, if you will, kind of like Trump, but different. So I think that she is trying to say, I am so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, all the heartache, all the pain, all the abandonment that I have caused in your life. I think because she was chaotic. She was definitely a very chaotic individual. So anyway, and then I have the 10 of Pentacles, which is trying to tell me that Sue never had an understanding of wealth or money or more morality or anything. She just didn't. And then doctors had prescribed her all kinds of different medicines to help with this affliction that she had. And none of it helped. This is reverse. This is 10 of Pentacles reverse. So no matter how much money that they spent, no matter how much research that they did, how much creativity that they could come up with, they could not help her. Couldn't. Then I also have the 9 of Pentacles, which tells me that, again, leading up to, and it's also reversed, leading up to her demise, her own addictions and problems and just chaoticness in her mind, same as what we're seeing with the president, only she was self-destructive and she destructed everyone around her. The only one that really could help her was Rick, and that was her husband, and he kept her in check, which was wonderful. Her fifth husband, I think, and she was married to 2 people at one time. So yeah, she was everywhere. But she's saying that I think she is proud of me for being who I am, being the stable leader or stable grounding force that she appreciates now that she can see things clearly. So I believe that she is being a beacon or thinks I'm a beacon, and she is proud of me for standing up and being the try to be leader that I am. I don't think of myself as a leader, but she does. So that's a good compliment from my sister. If in fact that is the one that, hi. What? Oh, I'm on for now. Hubby is on a machine to move his leg after replacement surgery. I have to leave when he isn't had enough. Oh, hello everybody. I hope everybody is having a good time. And I'm sorry your husband went through Maureen, I'm sorry your husband went through knee replacement surgery. I get it. I've been there. I've had both knees replaced, so I understand. And the biggest thing is therapy. Do it. You will be glad you did, for sure. And ice works wonders. So I love ice and therapy when it comes to knee replacement surgery. I recommend it highly, for real. Yeah, it sucks. But I do too. I hope that the healing processes goes wonderful for him. I know that the best advice I can give on knee replacement surgery is to do the physical therapy and ice. Ice is awesome. Get one of those machines that you put ice in and it just circulates around your knee and you're great. Those are absolutely wonderful. I mean, I can't say enough about it. And they say, oh, well, you should only do ice for 20 minutes. Not me. I was like, give me some ice. Come on. Either ice or pain medicine. You don't want to give me pain medicine, so give me some ice because I don't want pain medicine because it really just puts a band-aid on the problem when you need to have it resolved. That's why you got the knee replacement in the first place, right? So anyway, if anybody has a question, please put it up here. I was just wondering who was trying to get a hold of me, and I do believe it's my sister Sue, not my mother-in-law Sue, but my sister Sue. Yes, good. I love that, Maureen. I love that machine. That was my best friend for a while there. And as we're talking about him, a card just fell out of the deck, and it is the Knight of Cups. Don't take action emotionally. Take action strategically, knowledgeably. I don't even know if knowledgeably is a word. I just made up a new word. Anyway, yeah, I think that you can't take emotion into this with him getting better. You have to do what is correct for him to become the person he once was with his normal knees or his worn with knees, if you will. And I understand that totally. I've been through it twice, so I get it. I get it. And it can be emotional at times. You don't want to see anybody hurting. I mean, I look at my husband, and if he hurts, I want to cry. So I get that totally. So maybe we should just do a moment of silence for Maureen's husband to heal quickly and his rehab goes smoothly. What do you think? Let's do it. I'm going to send some positive energy to Maureen's husband's knee. Healing of his knee. Not to throw a wrench in your recovery, but I think he also has some hip problems. When I closed my eyes, I saw like a x-ray of hips, and there's a little lower, one side's lower than the other, not by a lot, but a little bit. So that could be causing stress. Hey, Des. I need to get up with you, Des, about maybe we can do just a recording together, and then you can post it on your channel and I can post it on my channel, and we can um, do something for Pearl, which is the month of June, which is a little late, but well, it's almost over. But uh, maybe we could do a little bit of something about that. Does I I hope we can, and send me an email or I'll send you one. We'll try to do a collab video. Thank you. Um, I think that will be cool. It will help us both and put a little scientific behind the metaphysical, or a little metaphysical behind the scientific, whichever way you want to look at it. So I think that would be awesome. And the card just flew out is the Page of Pentacles, which is who needs to be organized? Throw caution to the wind, and let's just get out there and do the best we can, the best we know how to do, and be the best we can be. I think we have a wonderful community going here, and I think that we will be even bigger and better as time goes on. So that's for you and me, Des. So I am doing good. I think that the house is coming along. They gave me a projection date, which is this Friday. We'll see. That's coming up. We'll see. I hope so. That will be awesome. If not, okay then. So if not, Kevin told me not to get my hopes up, because you never know with construction. People get called away. They get, things happen. You always have to go to Lowe's for one more thing. So, yeah. Yeah. Gosh. I was listening to this collaboration of The Daily Show guests and guest hosts, or writers or commentaries on The Daily Show. And it was so funny. If you guys can watch it, it's on Jon Stewart's The Daily Show, and it has all the correspondents lined up and their favorite clips and what they wrote about it and what they said about it. It was very funny. And if you want a relief, go watch it and just get yourself some relief from this chaos that America is right now. Hopefully it's not going to be that way forever, but hopefully not very soon at all. So anyways, yeah, it's hard. I'll tell you right now, Des, it's hard. It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to even believe we are here. Hey, Motown, my hometown, Motown. Good to see you on. Anyway, that's why the card of the day, I didn't see that. Oh, I might. Aw, thank you, Eleanor. That was sweet. I try to do it honestly, and I know you guys don't get to see me shuffle, but I usually do that one on my phone because it's easier than getting on here and loading it up and trying to shuffle in front of everybody. So it's just easier to do it on my phone when I get up in the morning and or sometimes late afternoon, depending on what the day held for me that day. But I try to be honest about it. And when those two major arcanas fell out, and then the third was a major arcana, when I actually pulled a card from this deck, it came out. So I thought it was important to tell everybody what fell out of the deck before I pulled that card. So hopefully we all got something from those 3 cards today, and they were all good. They were good cards. They were in the right position. Like the hangman is usually naive and, just flying by the seat of your pants, kind of like a Sagittarius. But, it was reversed, so it was good. You're paying attention, you're watching, you're paying attention is the biggest thing that you can get from that. And then that magician was, we had everything we needed. We need to succeed and to prosper. We just have to put it forward. And then temperance is our voice. We, the American people, are being heard, not just in America, but all around the world. We are all not like Trump. And I hope the rest of the world knows that we are not all Trump people. So, anyway. Oh, are you leaving? It's 1 a.m. there. Oh, good night, Des. Des, email me, please. And let's get a recording together and do it for June. And you can put it on your channel. I can put it on mine. And that way we can, iron out the details as we're doing it. So that would be great, because that way we don't have to be time constrictive or, you're going to sleep when I'm awake when you're asleep. So yeah, email me. Let's get it done, and have a good night's sleep and rest well. Hope you have wonderful dreams of sparkling jewels and gems. I need to order some jewelry from her people. Ooh, Justice card just fell out as I'm flipping around. I think justice is a good thing. I think it's coming. I think it's coming for the Rumpster. I think it's coming for him. Sooner than later. Yeah, so I got a bunch of messages here. Oh my goodness, really? Why would you want a piece of that trash? I mean, he hired his slumlord friend from Harlem to no bid contract for the reflecting pool. No wonder it's trash. Doesn't surprise me, does it, y'all? I might want a piece of the Buffalo Bills AstroTurf from the old stadium, but I would not want a piece of the reflecting pool. Nowhere near me, or pond, or whatever, lake, whatever you want to call it. It was fine before he touched it. I mean, let it be. He says he's reburnished lots and lots of monuments to our country. Washington, D.C. is looking great. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, I'm fit. Hello. I hope you're doing good. I hope you are enjoying our channel. Keith Edwards is buying one of the tips from the reflecting pool. He's just gonna pocket that money. I mean, come on, Keith. I wouldn't waste my time. You can take a picture. and remind America of how trashy this regime is, how utterly not only embarrassing, but just disgusting. I mean, I've never liked Trump from the beginning. When he first did the Buffalo skating rink, I've never liked him. He has always been kind of a icky person to me. I wouldn't give him the time of day, let alone a cent if I could help it. A cent of my money, not one penny, which he's trying to get away with or do away with, is the penny. It costs more to make than it is worth. So we'll see. So if anybody has a question, I mean, I'm just rambling. Hi, Jennifer. I hope you're well. Hope things are well. I am fit. I hope you're enjoying our channel. I hope you like and subscribe to our channel and become a part of our fixture here in our community, because we welcome everyone. Even if you have a difference of opinion, you can post it and we'll talk about it. I didn't like The Apprentice at all. I flip through usually. Ooh, cryptocurrency becoming prevalent. What is my opinion on that? June's opinion is it sucks. It's not worth a plum penny. I would say a plum nickel, but it ain't worth a plum penny, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. Let's see what the cards have to say about that. What is the cards' opinion on cryptocurrency? That's what June says. You know, I wouldn't waste a plum nickel on it or a penny on it. But let's see what the cards have to say. These cards are pretty slick. Easy to shuffle, but slick. Okay, we got some cards here. Okay. The cards say you need to go where your passion is. Take action where your passion is concerned. If you're passionate about crypto, I guess go for it. If you're not, don't. Go for the almighty dollar or a gold bar or something, or silver or whatever. Silver and gold. But go where you're most passionate. Crypto, I think, is just an electric current, and it's not going to stick. It's not going to stick. That's June saying that. That's not what the card said. This card said, however, take a gamble. Gamble, if you will. And I guess take a chance is what it's saying. I don't think your chance is going to work. If it were this way, I'd be like, oh, yeah, go for it. Do it. But it's this way. So I think it's a warning. The cards are saying, oh, watch your money. Watch where you put it. Warning, Will Robinson, warning. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, and it's like, the more you give, the more you receive. So it's saying that crypto is probably not something somebody can really spend. So give the gift of food, give the gift of time, give the gift of uh, nourishment to not only your soul, but to others. And giving is more important than receiving. And uh, somebody said that to me, I think it was Eleanor, that said that to me about giving is more important than receiving. And you know what? She's right. You gotta nurture your inner child as well as other people's child. So crypto is not going to do that. Ooh, and there's going to be a battle over that. People are going to be fighting pros and cons. Weigh your pros and cons. If you think crypto is good, go for it. If you don't, don't. You know, it's all up to you. And you can battle or debate about crypto all you want to, but the bottom line is, what do you think about crypto? That's the bottom line. And oh, you got the six of cups too? Yeah, I love it. Oh, you got the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, don't tell everything you know. Yeah, don't tell everything you know. I like that. So, yeah, we're not big fans of crypto in our community, apparently. So, the bottom line is, you do what you think you need to do, and then we go from there. Oh, I cannot see what this says. It says, no, I don't want to hide that. Oh, it is harder to receive. Sometimes you don't even know what to ask for. Like, people ask me all the time, what can I do for you, June? Is there anything I can do? And I still don't know what to tell them. Hey, come over, help me mow the grass, help me weed eat, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Do what you can do. I still don't know. Till this day, I don't know. I mean, I have a better idea than I used to have as far as what I need. I need my house be fixed, and they're working on that. So that's all I can ask, right? So you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what to ask for. You don't know sometimes how to receive it because you don't know what it is you're asking for. Or if people can actually even live up to what you're asking for. I mean, most people are struggling right now, especially in this world. Most, not all, most. I will say 99% of people are struggling right now, where the 1% is doing just fine. And that's why they need to be taxed. That's why they need to have or just pay their fair share of tax. If I'm getting taxed 9.5% or 9.7% now, then they should get taxed 9.7%. I mean, I'm sorry. What's good for me is good for you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? So let's make term limits for Congress and Senate and Supreme Court, and let's do what's right for all of us, not just one of us or just two of us or the 99%, but all of us. What's fair and what is possible. Let's do what's right for all of us. Let's see. Well, I can share my link, y'all, with you, I think. I tried. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I can't. I just think I can. I don't know. Anyway, so if anybody has a question, please feel free, by all means, to put it in the comments below. Everybody's kind of quiet today. What's going on? I think I'm frozen. I don't know. You may have a question. I'm just rambling. I just know that there are so many ways to get messages from the other side. Dreaming, the smell. You have multiple senses. You have they call it sixth sense, but you have multiple senses. I'm back. Oh, I couldn't get all the stuff going on. I was trying to get off of that. It said new comments below, and I was trying to get there, and it wasn't letting me. See too many triple numbers. Just keeping my head down and counting on. Okay, so Motown, when you see triple numbers like 333, 222, 1111, those have specific meanings. And I have an angel numbers book. It's up at the house. And I believe that they are trying to tell you something, like so many ways of divination. There's dreaming, there's seeing things, there's hearing things, or like words will pop into your head or something, or even feeling somebody else's pain, even though it's not your pain, but you're like, ow, my hip hurts for some crazy reason. And then you find out that a friend needs hip surgery or knee surgery or whatever, or cancer or something even worse. But wow, I hope you got the red cedar mulch. How about a reading on getting through this madness? Yeah, let's do that. I'm sure they are from your dad and your brother, or someone, or one of your spirit guides. I think that numbers are one of the most obvious signs that somebody's trying to tell you something. And smell. I mean, I haven't smelled cigarette smoke in I don't know how long. I mean, Sheila smokes, but she smokes outside. It's not in my truck. It's not in the house. So I was like, why am I smelling cigarette smoke? Smells another one. They're trying to get your attention. Clairaudience, which is hearing, is very difficult. Sometimes we blank out the noise, if you know what I mean. So I'm sorry you're tired. Laying mulch is rough work. I'm hoping my daughter will be better at landscaping than I am. Her dad is. Kevin was wonderful at landscaping. Me, not so much. He said, June, you have to have a plan. You just can't plant a flower here and plant a flower there and be done with it. He says you have to have a plan. So you have the Nine of Cups straight up for how you get through. And I think what that is talking about is your passions. What makes you feel comfortable? What brings your heart comfort? And that's how you get through it. It's what brings you happiness, whether it's giving, whether it's, taking the dog for a walk or taking the cat for a walk. What gives you pleasure? Feeding your hummingbirds. And I also heard about vinegar, you guys. Vinegar is a good thing to kill weeds and to clean your hummingbird feeders, Eleanor. But do what you're comfortable with. What makes you feel satisfied is how you get through. Now let's see what I get. I'm shuffling as we're talking. I understand that too. Sometimes you're like, whoo, I can't. And it's like, I cannot stand the smell of cigarette smoke. I can't stand it. It's gross. It makes me almost puke. And I can't stand it. I'm like, if you're trying to get my attention or make me puke, yeah, bring it on. So that's why I think it's my sister Sue. She used to smoke like a freight train. And she had emphysema on top of her mental illness. So I think it was hers. But bottom card was the Knight of Pentacles. Put your money where your mouth is. What you're passionate about is what you need to support financially. I think that is or creatively. So let's see what my cards say. Oh, where's one? See if they have anything else to say. I'm not sure it was that one. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Okay. These cards are so slick. Ooh, okay, it's just the end of that. All right, I got the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is an Aquarian type of temperament. Very charming, but, charming only goes so far. If you are not super into it or super excited about something, you're not going to get through it. You're gonna lose. It's gonna lose its charm, and it won't help you in the way that you need it to help you get through this traumatic period that we are in the United States. So, yeah. Cheers, everybody. And then I have Justice upside down. You can't expect things. You got to appreciate what you get and do the best you can do. But when you expect justice, when you expect things to happen the way they're supposed to, you're gonna get disappointed. So try not to expect. Try to just do what you can do and not expect things to work out perfectly, because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to. So don't expect. And realize that you have a community right here, right now. We are a community. We are talking about things that we can do to get through this difficult time. You are not alone. There are multitude of people who feel the same exact way you do. Exactly. Not that you wish them to feel as bad as you do or as miserable as you do, but knowing you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. You're not alone by yourself. You can definitely um, be who you are and not feel alone. And you're not by yourself. You just happened on a awesome community, in my opinion. So there you go. And then we have the Fool. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. You just gotta let it go and not worry about it, not dwell upon it. Just let it go. You know, like I've been dwelling upon uh my oh, let me save that. June, can you ask about my deceased brother Michael? If he visited me in this last week, I took a video of his dog. He left me in his bedroom where he passed. Has an orb in the video. Was it him or my dad? Okay, hold that question right now on how we get through this. Sometimes we just have to let stuff go. Have to take a break, go for a walk, do some stick therapy, put your feet in the grass, let Mother Nature nurture you, whatever you got to do. Sometimes you cannot dwell upon all the things that are going wrong or all the things that are dim and dismal. Sometimes you just need to take a break from that and look beyond and look for your community and your support. Major Arcana, by the way. That was a Fool. And, you know, it's hard to let go of things. It's hard to set things free. But sometimes you gotta. Let's turn this card this way instead this way. This is the Eight of Wands. And talks about letting stuff go and seeing what comes back normally. And this talks about it's hard to let things go. And I get that. Some things you want to hold on to with all your might, and that's okay. Those are the things you're passionate about. Your children, your life, your husband, your wife, your family, your property, things that you collected. I took a picture of my husband's family dairy farm, of their milk bottles. And that's a generation ago. Those were glass bottles. So, it's hard to let go of things sometimes. And I get that. And sometimes you just got to tweak your plan. Tweak it. Make your plan fit your needs, not somebody else's. Make your plan fit your needs. And therefore, you move forward. You get through these difficult times that we're in right now. Because if you don't get through them, we don't get through them. We all are in this together. It's a fight to the finish. And we are all in it together. We need to tweak our plans so we stay sane. And then the Page of Pentacles. We don't have to be so organized. But in actuality, we need to be consistent and not immature and think it's all about the regime or all about us or all about them. It's about all of us, every human soul on this earth. It's all about us. So anyway, I had some more questions. I don't know what they were because I'm going to have to try to scroll back and see if I can find them. Let's see. I guess this is the next one, which is, can you ask if it's your Jennifer, can you ask if your deceased brother Michael, if he's visiting you this week or you took a video of his dog. I believe, June believes it's your brother Michael, and not your dad. Why would orb appear when you were taking a picture of your brother's dog? So I believe it's your brother that was visiting, and he's thankful that you're taking care of his dad. And this just fell out, Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Wands, and it's talking about the leadership role that he played and that you played in his life. I think that, yes, he's thankful for you. He's thankful for what you've done, what you're doing, what you continue to do, and the strength that you have shown. I think that he is very thankful, and that was a way of him appearing, saying, thanks, sis. Appreciate it. So I think that's what he is trying to say. It was your brother, for sure. Yes, he is your angel. And there's another couple cards that fell out. He said, you don't need to move. Everything's all right. Everything's good. You don't need to move. And there's some change coming for you. The old 13, lucky 13. So he's saying that there's some change afoot, and this is a major, and he wants you to be happy about the change. He doesn't want you to be sad about it or disturbed or threat about it. You need to embrace it and move forward, is what he's saying. And I do believe he is your brother. Hey, psych, you thought you were gone, but you're back. Cool. I'm glad you're back. Let's see. Can I ask about love? I'm single. Sure, of course you can. Okay, Gina. Hopefully you'll be back too. Sometimes I scroll and kick myself off, so I have to get back to. So will SP Medium 11, she wants to know about, or Jeanette wants to know about love. What about love? What's love got to do with it? Everything. But anyway, let's see what they have to say. Sometimes I just break out in song. I feel like a high school musical. And sometimes I just make myself laugh. Let's see. About love. Love is difficult. Love is acceptance, and don't expect rainbows and flowers all the time. Love is about, I used to tell my girls, and this is June's opinion, not what the cards are saying, but I used to tell my girls, try and choose. You know, men do it all the time. They date 2 or 3 women. They don't commit to anybody. They date 2 or 3 women at a time. I'm not saying you have to sleep with everybody. I'm just saying that you can date more than one person at one time until someone wants to make a commitment and you want to make a commitment to that someone. Then, till then, you need to try on shoes. Someone just flew out. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw it. Or 2 of them just flew out. So I think this is it for the love stuff. Oh, you've had some really tough relationships. It's time for you to realize that what you're worth. Don't expect people to bring to the table, and don't be too judgy, if that makes any sense at all. See if they fit you. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, if it's too tight or too big or whatever, too wide, that one's not the one for you. And you can't force love. You just have to let it come. No, you can't hurry love. My mama said, no, you can't hurry love. Have to be patient. Give it time and give it take. Oh, anyway. I don't remember the words. Queen of Pentacles. This is a Gemini type of individual or a Gemini type of person. Some people are, they'll go this way and then the next second they change their mind. And you have to decide what you want out of a relationship. And you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. I learned that the hard way, and hopefully you don't have to. You don't have to learn it the hard way. And I'm going to tell you guys a little story real quick about how I met Kevin. So I got a empty Coca-Cola plastic bottle, and I took the label off, and I put qualities, things that represented qualities of somebody I wanted in a relationship. So I put that they had to have their own money in there. They had to have their own money, so I put a penny in there. Should have put 100, but I didn't. I put a penny. And then we used to have these stir sticks that were drama and laughter. And I said they had to have their own sense of reality and their own sense of humor in there. And I put that in there. I popped the top off and put it in there. And then I put some of my daughter's hair, and I said that they have to love this child as if it were their own. And I wrapped a red ribbon around it and put it in there. And I put some other things in there that I can't remember what I did right now. It's been 17 years ago, almost 17 years ago. June 29th, it'll be 17 years ago that we've been married. And I put it on the windowsill for 7 days. And if you do it when the full moon is coming up to the full moon, you're bringing things to you. If you do it after the full moon, you're taking things away. So I say put it at the start of when the moon is full up to the new moon. So if you're doing that, you're bringing stuff to you. So put it on the windowsill, and I did it for 7 days. On the 7th day, I opened the window, I opened the bottle, and I said, universe, bring this person to me. And I waited. I didn't expect, it to work. I didn't expect anything. I just waited for that individual. And in walked Kevin in my shop. And the next thing you know, a month later, we were married. Not from the time I did the bottle, because it took about 2 months for him to come into my life. But I waited, and I waited patiently. So then we have the Queen of Swords, which is a Scorpio, or no, a Virgo type of individual. So Virgos are very patient. They're very understanding. They listen very well. So I think that you need somebody that will listen to you and that you can listen to, that you can tolerate to hear them talk about their stories or their life or not. You have to have somebody that you can listen to and that can listen to you. And then you have the World. And don't be afraid to learn different cultures. Explore outside the box. Date different types, different nationalities. Learn some things. Do some things. Get yourself well-rounded. Whew, I'll talk right here in a minute. But get yourself well-rounded. And realize what you want and you don't want. And you don't know what you don't want if you don't know. So explore. Try on some shoes. And then I don't see change at this particular juncture in your life because I think you're confused. I think you're not sure. So I say write a list of what you want and what you don't want, pros and cons in a relationship. And then uh, if there's one con that you absolutely cannot stand, like if they squeeze the toothpaste in the middle, whatever, if you can't stand that, then don't go with that person because that's going to drive you nuts. And it's not going to work. So learn you, learn to love you without anybody else. Learn to realize that you matter. Learn to realize your own worth. And then don't expect, but allow someone that is worthy of you to come into your life. So that was that one. Let's see. What else? And I have, let's see. I have a few card pulls for my love life? That was probably the same, but we'll see about Dez's love life. I think you're a very beautiful young lady. I think that your soul is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. You radiate when you talk about gems and your scientific knowledge on what they are. So I think you need to find somebody that's as interesting as you are because you are very, very knowledgeable in things that you're passionate about. And this is June's opinion. It's not the card's opinion, but my opinion is you need to find something or someone whom that is as passionate in their thing as you are in yours, and broaden your horizons as well as the other person. I think that I can't remember who it was. Jeanette, as well as her. I think that that's the same scenario here. You got to realize your self-worth. But that's what June says. Okay. First one is a major arcana, and it talks about strength. I think that you are a woman of strength and honor and family oriented, family obligations. So that's important to you. And you need to find somebody that the same values apply. Somebody who's family oriented, somebody who believes that family is something worth pursuing. Then you have the star, which everybody says, oh, you're the star of the show when it's straight up. But it's not really about that. It's about scatteredness. It's about focused. You have things that you're focused on, things that are important to you, and you need to find somebody that has those same values. And again, trying on shoes is the best way to do that. It's the best way to do that. I don't see much change going on with you right now either. I think that you have got to realize your self-worth before you explore somebody else's self-worth. And then I have the Chariot. You don't even got your horses in a row. You got to put your horses in a row and, what's most important to you. What's second, third, fourth, fifth? Get those ducks in a row, those horses in line, instead of being pulled in 1,000 different directions. Try on some shoes. And not be a Dorothy either, and just go with the ruby slippers and that's it. So yeah. I'm glad you were able to come back on too. I hope that you get this message. Hope you haven't given up on me. Oh, and Eleanor got the Empress. I don't know who that was for. I don't know if it was for the first or the second. You got to take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. And you got to realize your self worth before you realize somebody else's self worth. Because if you don't know your self worth, how are you going to recognize if they fit with your self worth? If that makes any sense at all. Hi, Slugaboo. It's good to see you. I'm glad you got to make the live. Yay! I love it. That's exactly right, Eleonora. It's the Empress. Know your self worth. Yeah, Kevin and I, 17 years, June 29th, the day before my oldest sister's birthday. She said, "Why did you get married on my birthday?" And we were like, "Why would we want to, you know, put our anniversary on your birthday? Your birthday is your birthday. Our anniversary should be our anniversary." So we're not going to that's why we didn't do that. Anyway. That's funny. Evidently, your daughter loses the toothbrush or toothpaste tubes. I love that. Can't stand that. It means a lot to me too, Des, because you are a very, very intelligent, beautiful, beautiful young lady, and you deserve the best in life. You really do. And Jeanette, I'm sure you do too. I'm glad you've stumbled on our channel, and I hope you hit like and subscribe and become a part of our awesome community here. Thank you. Don't give up on me. Mm-mm. And don't give up on you either. Do your two deceased huskies visit you? Heather's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Heather. I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. You had 3 wonderful cards of the day, so I'm sure you're having a ball. You are having the time of your life. I had the time of my life. I owe it all to you, Mom. I owe it all to you, Mama. Anyway, let's see. Do Jennifer's 2 huskies, her deceased huskies, the ones that crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, visit her? I hope that Heather has an awesome birthday. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's just having the time of her life. I need to quit singing. You guys are probably like, June, you're tone deaf. Stop. But anyway, I feel safe in my community. I can sing, right? Anyway, I forgot what I was asking. Oh, huskies. Oh, what's really strange that you bring that up is my daughter said that somebody found a husky dog. It wasn't, your normally black and gray or white husky. It was brown. And she said, it's such a beautiful dog. And, it's got to be somebody's. But she wanted to get this dog. She loves huskies. So it's weird that you bring that up. I hope that that dog finds its rightful person. And huskies are such a master escape artist, aren't they? they can get out of any situation, whether they're stuck in snow or in the steaming hot. They know how to get out of it, which is awesome. So I definitely think June's opinion is yes, they visit you often. They know how to get out of where they are and know where to go and what to do and how to get there. So June's opinion is yes, they do. Let's see what the cards say. Hi, Houdini. They want you to know that they love you. I know that the loss of those huskies were very traumatic and very painful, and they know it too. So yes, they definitely come and visit you. Not as often as they would like to, and not as often as you would like, but they do. They pop in every now and again. So yes, they do. And they want you to stop grieving over them and realize that, you know, they were part of your life for when they could be and as long as they could be. So, you know, they're good. You got it. It's okay. And they love you. That's what they're telling me. Let's see what's next. Keep singing. Yeah, you guys got to put your earbuds in. Look, how does it look for us to hire a painter to paint the outside of our house? Husband had health issues. Thank you in advance. Your voice is very nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. I love my community. I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys are so good to me. Thank you. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please join us as much as you can, because we're great. I don't sing so well, but we're great. Good. I'm glad you're singing right along with me and you know the songs. So I only know the top 10. Not nowadays, but back in the day. Let's see. So how does hiring a painter look for Slugaboo? Yeah, I know contractors. Trust me, I'm learning them every day. I will tell you about our painters when they're supposed to come. They were supposed to come today, so I guess they'll be here Monday because they're not here yet. So I guess they'll be here Monday to paint, and I'll let you know how they go. But let's see. Whatever you do, I learned from my ex about painting. He had a painting business, and I did the books, and you know, I didn't do the painting, but I did the books. Whatever you do not pay them everything up front. Make them finish the job before you pay them. Maybe buy the materials if that's what they ask, but don't pay them until they're done. Trust me on that one. That's it. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Find somebody whom is organized, well, not just charming, but organized and can give you an honest estimate up front and stick to it. It's okay if you hire the wrong person at first. It's okay. Yes, you might lose a little bit of dinero because of that, but you will have learned a valuable lesson. So vent them before you hire them. Do a Yelp search, do a Google search on their references and their other jobs that they had before. So make sure you do your homework before you hire anyone to do anything, actually, unless you know the person. Then, if you know the person, that's a different story. But if you don't hire them. The King of Swords. This is a Libra. And Libras tend to have to be in balance before they can do anything. So I would be weary of the talk and look for the walk, if you know what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm laying down, you do your homework on any individual you decide to hire, no matter what the cost, whether it's super cheap or super high. Sometimes you get what you pay for, sometimes you don't. So do your homework before you hire anyone, because people can be tricky. It's a devil card up here. People can be very tricky. My ex was very charming. He could make you paint your house with purple and pink polka dots and make you think you will love it. That's how charming he was. So do your homework. See what the reviews say about them. If they don't have any reviews and you don't know them, that's probably not your person to hire. So I think that if you need your house painted, you need to start looking now. Okay. Let's see. Do they regret? Eleanor, Spirit knows I love you so much. And your sisters do not realize what a jewel they have in a sister. And I wish that you could stop worrying with what they think and realize what a jewel you are. I mean, you would be the sparklest gem on Desiree's counter if you were a gem. So in June's opinion, they're lost. They're idiots. They probably don't, just like Trump doesn't feel any kind of guilt of anything he's done to the American people, to the American country. He doesn't feel any kind of remorse. And I have a feeling they don't either. But let's see what the cards say. We can't always take June's word for it. We gotta see what the cards say. Do they regret it? Do they regret being punk ass bitches that they are, or people that they are? Sorry, don't mean to call people dogs, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm talking about shoes today. I gotta get my ruby slippers or my sparkly Buffalo Bills sneakers. Go Bills. Do good, be good, go Bills. Okay, let's see. I guess that's it. Hey, probably, they have a tiny bit of remorse there. They betrayed you. Be glad they're gone from your life, that they are not a part of your atmosphere. They betrayed you. They know it. You know it. Some other people may not know it, but they know it and you know it. And that's what matters there. Remember that. They know it and you know it. Page of Pentacles. Yes, they were organized. Yes, they did what they did. And they know it and you know it. And they did it together. They ganged up upon you for whatever reason. Because they could, because they were older, whatever reason. Doesn't matter. But you know it and they know it. So if they regret it, I don't know. The cards aren't telling me that. But they know what they did. And so do you. So act accordingly. Give what they get. They did to you what you need to do to them. God, people make me so mad. Yeah. You're welcome, Slugaboo. Yeah, you need to have a life of your own, baby girl. You don't need to even, don't spend it on them. Don't waste your life on them. They're not done with it. My mom's birthday was the 9th. Maureen, let's see. Her mom has been gone for 36 years. My dad's been gone for a long time too. Probably more than that. Harmony was just a wee bit when he died. He never even got to meet Holly. But so I get that. Does he visit? Any messages for me? Also, does she talk to my granddaughter, Audrey, who's very intuitive? More than likely, she does, because messages come from the other side all the time. And we have to learn to pay attention, because sometimes they're warnings, sometimes they're just, hey, I'm happy for you. Great job on your promotion, whatever. But Maureen, yeah, they definitely talk to us all the time. All the time. Does she have a message for you? I think she must, or you wouldn't have asked. But we'll see what that message is. See if that's it. Let me shuffle one more time. I love doing that. I think that's it. Okay. She talks about partnership. The message, I think, is about communication with your partner. The message is about not expecting the impossible and seeing beyond the veil. It's like, I'm here always. All you have to do is look for a sign, something that you and your mom did together, whether it was plant roses or sprinkle stardust, stargaze, whatever you did together. She will show you she's around. She says you do not have to look too much further than you already have. Yes, of course, she has messages. She says, again, think outside of the box. Be fantastical. Whatever your fantasies were when you were a little girl and she was teaching you things and you guys were laughing and giggling, she was tickling you. Whenever you feel those little twinges of fantasy, she's there. and she's cheering you on through your life and helping you through those obstacles. If you would just open your mind up to listen, you will know she's there. You wouldn't have to ask that question. And she says your generous nature, this is a big one. Your generous nature is going to get the best of you. She says to know whom you are being generous to. And make sure you're giving your time, your energy, your money to the right individual. You are not spending your time correctly, she says. And the last one is the Queen of Cups, which is our Scorpio type of individual. She says, listen to your intuition. It tells you a lot about a lot. It tells you a lot about being around people and doing things that you need to do. If your intuition says no, then no, don't do that. If it says yes, then do it. She's right there with you, holding your hand the whole time. She has been since you were born. She has been right there, holding your hand the whole time. I think that's awesome. That almost makes me tear up. Okay. Moving on. Aw, thank you for that. We have such a wonderful community, do we not? I mean, Slugaboo just sent beautiful messages to Eleanor, and hopefully you got to read those, Eleanor, that our community is wonderful. We have such a great community, and I'm so proud to call you guys and gals my community. And I am, even though I'm not monetized, it's okay. I still am very happy. That's why I spend so much time on these lives, so much time with you guys, because it's a wonderful, like-minded community. And the people who are not like-minded don't come to my channel. They go somewhere else and get whatever they need to get. But the people who are in my community stay in my community. And I think that is so awesome. I think it's awesome for all of us. We feed off of each other. We help each other. We hold up each other. And that's what is important, to help your neighbors, to help your people, to be a big voice and be supportive of one another, not shoot each other down. It's about being supportive and being understanding and trying to put yourself in somebody else's shoes for a minute. Wow, me in the shoes today. What's up with that? I need to get my tennis shoes out. That's true. My channel is not monetized, but money is not everything. Support, community is everything to me. So if you can't get it, give. I get it. I get it wholeheartedly. I get it. I can't give a lot myself, but I do try. I can afford a couple bucks here and there, maybe. If, I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. But I try. And that's all anybody can ask of anybody. And that's all I can ask of you guys, is to help support me, help support you. Help me help you. I don't know, Jennifer. I really don't know. I don't know what it takes to monetize it, because I've been trying for a while now and I'm still not there. I think it takes, people to watch the videos all the way through, to participate, to comment. I think that's what it takes. I don't know. I have enough subscribers, so I don't know that that's the issue, but I don't think I have enough viewing hours for for YouTube to monetize me, I guess. Or they don't like me. They're ganging up on me. I don't know. I don't know what it takes. If I did, I would say it. Trust me. Yes, you do all those things, and I appreciate that so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that so very much for you commenting, you participating, your voice has been heard. We love having you in our community, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate commenting on my tarot card of the day every day, and Motown, Maureen, Eleanor, Gina. I mean, people who have, and people I probably haven't even said, Desiree and Voices from the Swamp, Tarot Twins. I mean, people have promoted and tried to be the best they can be. Not everybody can listen every day, and I get that. And I'm not expecting the impossible. Other people are monetized. I just don't understand why I'm not. But it's okay. It'll happen when it's supposed to, right? I love it too. Yeah, I don't know what they require as far as view goes, Gina, but I know they require a certain amount of views per short, per live, per recorded. They require quite a bit of hours. I think it's in hours. It's measured in hours how many people stay on for as long as they stay on. I think that is part of it. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, Maureen, I know you're generous. I know that your mom is telling you you're generous to some of the wrong people, but you do you, boo. And if you listen to your gut, that's all you can do. And sometimes you may be generous to the wrong person. Sometimes you might not be, but sometimes you are, and your mom says you are. So be careful who you're generous to, who you spend your time with. $3,000 views a year. I think I get that, don't I? I don't know. Maybe not. Sometimes I can't even get my own daughter to listen, or husband, for that matter. They say, I hear enough of your rambling. I don't, I am not tuning into that. I've been on so long, my ice is melted. Anyway, YouTube Shorts need 1 million views. Good Lord. Good Lord. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I'm going to have to be on all the time. Issues. I like that. I got to show that. That's hilarious because I keep talking about shoes today. Shoes are on my mind. Although I'm not a big shoe person. I don't have a lot of shoes. Or hats. I can't wear hats. They don't look very good on me, or at least in my opinion, they don't. But so I don't wear them a lot. And comment, yeah, write anything, like whatever. I'm glad you guys like me. That's good. That's good to know. You're not supporting somebody you don't like. Oh, thank you, Eleanor. You guys are gonna make me cry. You guys are destined to make me cry. What, cry in my shoe? Oh, speaking of shoes, one time, a long time ago, I was at a bar. It was called Plus Three. It was in Orlando, Florida. And there was a Steve Miller band. And he was supported by Miller Lite, which is the beer I drank at that time. And he took my shoe and played his guitar with my shoe. It was a white high heel shoe. And he played his guitar with my shoe. And then he drank a Miller Lite out of my shoe. I was like, I don't know if that's gross or sexy. I don't know what that is. So I was like, okay, now my shoe's wet and it smells like a Miller Lite, but okay. I gotta try to keep on track. I don't know, guys. Yeah, you are saying Gina. Gina for president. Let's go, Gina. I don't know if it counts more than once or not. I don't know. And I try to answer everybody who comments. I try to acknowledge that they commented. I may miss some. And if I do, I'm so sorry. It's not intentional. Trust me. I try to comment on everybody who comments on my channel. Yeah, there's my ruby slippers. Although that was a white high heel shoe that he drank out of. He must have been really drunk. Yeah, he drank a beer out of my shoe. Yes, he did. Steve Miller Band. It was in Orlando, Florida, Plus Three. I remember that like it was yesterday. He played the guitar first with my shoe. He was doing the chords and then played it with the shoe. And then he drank a beer out of it. It was something to see anyway. It was different. I don't know about that, but I like Gina for president. I just pulled the Ten of Earth Wealth from her vision deck. Cool. Does that mean our community is going to grow and be prosperous for all of us? Because if I'm prosperous, you guys will be prosperous. Talk right in a minute. Got my tongue in my way. Oh yeah, that it wasn't the same Steve Miller. It was a different Steve Miller. It wasn't the I'm a Joker dude. It was somebody else. He was just sponsored by Miller Lite, so I think he put Miller in his name. I don't know that is true. I like to fly like an eagle to the sea, to fly like an eagle. Won't your spirit carry me I can't sing it, but I like that song. I understand. I wasn't in love with anybody. I think I didn't even know what love was at that time. Back in the day, I had no idea. Hey, Kiki Law, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody you're welcome, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. I don't know if you caught my tarot card of the day today, but it was 3 major arcanas and they were all good. So I think you're all good. Thanks for joining us. I hope you will like and subscribe and continue to be a part of our channel. I haven't seen John on here in a while, John Clark. I haven't seen him on here in a bit, but hopefully he comes back. And you have to sign up to be a contributor in YouTube, whatever it's called. Look into it. I've tried that. It keeps telling me we'll let you know when you're eligible, is what it says. I don't know what that means. Sign up to be a contributor. I don't know what that means, Gina. Maybe I will have to look into it a little bit more. I don't know. But if our community grows, we grow. We all grow together, and I will help as many of you as I can. And as you guys have helped me come this far, even, it's amazing. I love it. I support you as you support me, and it's a community, and we grow together. I have a smoothing voice, you think? My husband might beg to differ. If you don't have anything nice to say about somebody, come sit by me. Oh, so she graduated from high school. That's great. Congratulations to Kiki Law. Congratulations to the niece. Yay, way to go. She did it. She's going places, learning new things, and learning how to adult. Yay. Yeah, I always check. I check every now and again. I check about every day. I'm watching our subscribers go up and down every day. Ask Eleanor. She's like, it's not you, it's YouTube. It's not you, it's YouTube. It's not you, it's YouTube. I'm like, well, we were at 2,625. Now we're down to 2,621. She's like, it's not you, it's YouTube. So I'm inclined to believe Eleanor. It's not me, it's YouTube. So oh yeah, we're rocking on 2 hours here. I can pull a card for Kiki. I sure can. Kiki's niece, rather. I guess I'm saying your name right. I hope I am anyway. Let's see. I think June's opinion is Kiki's niece is going places. She's going places. She's doing things. She's doing the proper things that she needs to do for her going into adulthood. Hope she votes. Vote blue. Save our democracy and our republic. Vote blue. And I said republic, not Republican, just in case y'all missed that. Kiki's niece. Ooh, Kiki, maybe she's going to go to law school. Justice. I think that she's going to follow in her auntie's footsteps, and she's going to be fighting for justice for everyone. Way to go, Kiki. Sneeze, whatever her name is. I think that she is going to be awesome. I think she's going to continue on her journey for her life and justice for others. I think she was one of these people that stuck up for the underdog in school. When she saw somebody being bullied, she stuck up for them. When she saw somebody being mean, she put them in their place. I think I like your niece already. Oh, and she's got a voice to be reckoned with. I mean, she will tell you how it is in a split second, like a New York minute, not a Tennessee minute. She don't take all day. She'll tell you what it is right then, right now. Her voice is being heard. She's got a big voice. And she definitely stands her ground. She definitely stands her ground. And she must be a Taurus. But anyway, she stands her ground. She really does. And I think that's fantastic. That's the Seven of Wands. I think it's great that no matter the odds, no matter the obstacles, she stands her ground. That's awesome. But she knows how to have fun too. She puts a sense of humor into a serious situation that makes everybody go, huh, maybe it's not so serious after all. So I like your niece. I like her. I think she's going to go places. Her and Gina. Okay, Gina for president, Kiki's niece for vice president. Hi, Teresa. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you on in a bit. I hope you're doing good. I hope that things are awesome in your neck of the woods. Yes, vote blue. I hope she does. Yeah, I know my lives go on forever. Sorry about that, guys. So I should probably get on out of here. Marley is her name? Is that your niece's name? Yeah, I understand that. And I kind of want to switch it up some and maybe have a live on Tuesday, a Tuesday live or Tuesday something catchy. We'll think of something. Or, just spontaneous live or just do some recordings just to do them. But, my life, as we all know, is pretty busy, and I have a quadriplegic husband, and um, uh, he wasn't always a quadriplegic, of course. But, and then we had a tree fall on our house. I mean, I have the best luck. I do. So if it takes me a while to get there, it takes me a while. I'll get there when I get there. And I'll try to switch it up so everybody has a chance to watch and be a part of and grow with us all. I think that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, That's true. Whenever you get a chance to watch one or listen to a tarot card of the day, they're only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, sometimes three at the most. But if you get a chance to watch it and like it, please do. It'll help me tremendously. Yeah, that's my main goal, I guess, right now is to take care of Kevin and take care of the house and take care of bills and take care of our community. It's not just mine, it's ours. We are building this together, guys. We are all in this together. And I hope that you guys know how much I appreciate and love every single one of you, and that your support, your community means a lot to me. It keeps me going, it keeps me sane, and it keeps me brushed on my tarot for sure. That's for sure. I think they told me the projected move-in date is this coming Friday, which I don't even know what today is. What is today? The 20th. So it'll probably be what the 27th. Hopefully. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are gonna, I swear, before I get off here, I'm gonna cry. I've had some very tearful moments here. So, you guys, I'm a blushing. Oh dear. Somebody turn on the fan. I'm blushing. Blush or bashful. Thank you guys. You guys are very, very helpful. And I appreciate all the likes and subscribes and all the new people that come into our community that happen to stumble on or happen to listen to somebody else. Hey, go check this chick out, see what she has to say. I appreciate all of that. I really, really do. And I hope that I inspire you guys to be the best you guys you can be. Maybe make some of these viewers, monitors, they might have technical skills we don't have. Well, if they're willing, they need to send me a, thank you, Kiki. We appreciate that. It's a cheerful community. We have some moments where things get a little serious, especially on Political Wednesday, but we try to keep it light and try to be supportive of one another. So thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. And Gina, if you don't mind putting up my email there so people can shoot me an email if they want a private reading or if they just want to be a more intricate part of our community. We'll let them be. The more monitors we have, the better. Or the more tech savvy people we have, the better. Maybe Kiki's niece will come join us and show me a thing or two about computers. I could learn some stuff. I'm not too old to learn. I ain't too old to learn. You can teach me anything you want to teach me. And sometimes I can absorb it and sometimes I can't. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can remember it. Memories. Colors of my mind. Okay. That's it, guys. Anybody got any other questions or I like that. That was Eleanor's number. Mine is 1111, about intuition and good luck. I'm a Sagittarius, you know. We fly by the seat of our pants. What can I say? But if anybody has any other questions, now's the time, or I'm getting off of here because I got to turn the snorer guy in there snoring. General reading for our community. For community. General readings for community. Not necessarily ours, but everybody's. Okay. General reading. I'm not going to do a full out general reading, but I am going to do a 4-card spread on that. Aw. I'm not here. Where are you? If you're not here, Teresa. I'm going to just do kind of a quick 4 spread on this. The general reading for the community situation, King of Wands. It's an Aries type of temperament. Going with the flow is not your cup of tea. You got to speak out. You got to do in your community the best you know how to do. Speak out. Be diligent. And your situation is learning the words to get across and having your voice heard. Yeah, I did invent the spread, that's for sure. I know that's crazy. I think that's hilarious that he did that. And the Page of Wands is a Sagittarius type of temperament, which is what I am, and it's in the enemy position of the community, and it's just taking unnecessary risk and being unnecessarily risk taking, betting money you don't have, being a risk taker and being too risky. There's a difference between risky enough and not risky, because without risk there is no gain, but you can be too risky. And wow, we're getting all kinds of people in the community here showing up. And the Cancer type of person, which is the King of Cups, is in the ally position. It's like, listen to that voice of reason, that voice that says, hey, slow down a little bit, or do this or do that, or have these wonderful political ideals for your community, and listen to that instead of just flying by the seat of your pants, is what this is trying to say. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is the Taurus type of temperament. And this is the outcome of this is being a little bit too stubborn, either flying by this, no, I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants, I'm going to just take a risk everywhere I can, when you should be listening to reason. Don't be stubborn about it. Try to put other people's perspective into mind. And then what you need to do about it is another court card. Oh my goodness. King of Pentacles. Be charming. Be yourself. And be the charming individual that you are. Charm gets you a lot of way. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar, right? So use that to your advantage. Be kind, be sweet, be as sweet as a chocolate mousse, and just lay it on thick. So, and the underlining energy is, it's anybody's guess. Spin the wheel, see where it lands, and do that. But do it logically. and do it with grace and charm. And that's what you have for the community. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, Trump is an embarrassment, that's for sure. I could go off and off and off about this craziness this man spews. And that was the only major economy we got in that little four spread reading. But you got to take chances, but you got to take chances logically and know when somebody is receptive and somebody is just like a dumbass, like what happens to be taking up residence in the White House, the people's house, not his house. His house is Mar-a-Lago, and he should go there and build his own damn ballroom and put a fight arena in his lawn, not the people's lawn. I could go off all day on that man. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, that's true. That's cool. At least you're hanging out. You're communicating with us, and that's great, Teresa. I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We're glad you had a chance to be a part, and it's great. Maureen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember how Hitler died, not just where, but he didn't want to surrender to Germany. He didn't want to. So he killed himself. Trump surrendered to Iran in this memorandum, if it even holds, because Israel's still bombing them. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, he can't live forever. That's for sure. Be spicy. I love it. I love that spice. Everybody needs a little spice. Yep. So I guess I am going to get off here. I have taken up 2 hours of your time and 3 minutes. So I hope everybody had as wonderful a time as I did today. I really liked this live. It means a lot to me. Sometimes I get emotional with it, and it hits my heartstrings when I get emotional. So anyway, sugar and spice, everything nice. That's right. So everybody have a wonderfully sweet, sugary day. Eat some chocolate. Splurge a little. Take a risk. Not too risky. And listen to your voice of reason. I've got my tech savvy, my voice of reason, and then we got the risk taker. So let's all work together and build it. And with that, we all will grow. So till next time, y'all, stay mystical, be your sweet, loving, caring selves. Sweet as apple pie a la mode. Absolutely. What's your favorite ice cream? Chocolate. So anyway, y'all stay salty. stay mystical, stay your beautiful, wonderful selves. So, anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going now. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Okay. I'm leaving. Bye.